Does your heart or your life need a bit more stability? Well, today's crystal could be perfect for you. Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the crystal of pink aragonite. Now, pink aragonite is a bit of a newly discovered crystal. There isn't a lot of writing about it from older traditions and different areas like that. It is found in various locations around the world, including Pakistan, USA, Morocco, Spain, Peru and Argentina are just some of the few places this rather rare crystal is found. Now, this one's it looks almost white on camera, but it's quite a light pink, but you can get them and they almost look sometimes like they've been dyed. They're that vibrantly pink, but they are actually natural and are found in these rare locations around the world. And in this video, we're going to explore how you can use the stabilizing impact of this beautiful crystal to help you in your everyday life. Pink aragonite is really great for helping to stabilize your heart. If you find that you go up and down in emotions, whether it be hormonal, whether it just be your personality, and you kind of seem like you're always in this kind of, wild storm of emotions, wearing pink aragonite over the heart or meditating with it over the heart is going to be really beneficial. You see, it helps you to guide with an open heart rather than be guided by those tumultuous kind of emotions as well. This makes this a really great crystal for stability in relationships. Some of the virtues that it bestows upon whoever's working with it are patience, listening, and problem solving. So this can be a really great one for couples to take a more mature, a more realistic, and a more stable approach to relationships. And when issues do come up, instead of seeing it as a them versus you, seeing it as you two versus a problem, and how can you work together to find a solution. Now, if you meditate with your romantic partner, this could be a really great crystal to maybe you both hold in your hands, or maybe if you've got a few tumbled stones, you could maybe sit in a ring of it and bring that real kind of stability to your relationship. Now, it doesn't necessarily just have to help with stability of the heart when you're in a romantic relationship. It can be really great for anyone who feels that they're being pulled backwards and forwards by their emotions. Now, this could be really great for kids and teenagers. In this day and age, they're always being told who they should be, and social media is influencing this, and it can be really hard for them to know who they are and what they're meant to become and who they want to become. This, because of its stabilizing energy, pink aragonite can be so nice at helping them to navigate through that, to not get pulled into the emotions, to not get pulled into the crazes too much where it becomes too obsessive and too upsetting of their true personality, and help them to discover their own personal magic. In a world where young children and teenagers are sometimes trying to keep up with the latest craze and be just like everyone else, pink aragonite allows us not to get swept up into that and to make sure that we focus on who we are and allowing that to shine rather than trying to be a photocopied version of someone else, like a celebrity or the popular person at school. Along with stability, pink aragonite also brings patience. Patience in a whole different range of ways. Now, first of all, it can help you to be more patient with other people. Now, sometimes maybe because you're a bit more spiritual, a bit more awakened, there may be people around you, maybe you refer to them as sheep, or they just don't get it as much. Maybe there's a co-worker who just can't learn as quickly as you can. Maybe there's family members who just have different views. Pink aragonite really, especially being that beautiful heart chakra color of pink, allows us to be more accepting, more patient, more allowing, more compromising, more able to sit there and explain things in a reasonable, calm manner rather than getting annoyed, frustrated, insulting, and again, getting swept up in those emotions. So if you have to deal with people that sometimes do test your patience, pink aragonite might be a really great one to have around. Now, not only dealing with patience with other people, but also patience with yourself. Pink aragonite, as we work with it and build a relationship with it, really helps us to have patience in how we progress with life. As I'm filming this video, as we end or come close to another year, you might be looking back on the year and go, oh, I haven't done this and I haven't done that. I know there was a few things that I wanted to be ticked off by the end of this year, and the target, it doesn't look like I'm going to hit it by the end of the year. And that can be really quite annoying and aggravating, and we can beat ourselves up with that. Pink Aragonite, with that patience, reminds us that everything that's unfolding for us is unfolding in a divine time in order for us to learn the full lessons, have the full experiences, and everything will come to fruition in due course. So it allows us to not get frustrated when things aren't going as quick as they can. It allows us to enjoy the journey and to look and to really sink deep into the journey rather than just worrying about the finish line as well. And thus, pink aragonite is also a really great one for those that are on a spiritual journey and are getting annoyed because it doesn't seem to be happening as fast as well. If you thought that you should be enlightened to the Buddha within the end of the year, it doesn't matter. It's all about the journey. It's not about the destination. And I'm not the first person to say that, but if pink aragonite could talk to you, it would be telling you that as well. Be patient. Don't worry just about the end. Worry about the journey and really enjoy it. Not only enjoy it, but draw the lessons and draw the learnings that come up each day and stay present. Pink aragonite, by meditating with it, having it near you, will support you in doing that. We live in a world, and the world is designed to give us instant gratification. If we want it now. We can borrow money, we can get it on a credit card, we can pay it off. There's all these different forms. And this is a really great crystal for, again, bringing in that patience that we don't need to have it straight away. To actually, again, enjoy where we're at and not to feel that there is a hole within us that will be filled by that next purchase or that next item or that next achievement in that way. In this way, this can be a really powerful amulet at supporting those who want to lose weight or find that they catch themselves binge eating. You see, the mouth always wants instant gratification. Just give me something tasty that will fulfill me. But pink aragonite allows you to start to move your attention to what does the body need? What would fulfill the body? Yes, of course, chocolate or cake or something sweet like that would probably be more fulfilling for the mouth. But we know with it, after the 30 seconds that that's gone, the hole will be there again, but your body will then pay the price. So as we work with pink aragonite, it allows us to shift and go, hold on, I know I'm craving something, but what does my body need and how can I nurture that? Again, looking at that long term and that stability. So it can be a really great one for those that are having challenges with eating, whether it be under eating or overeating. It really helps to stabilize and, again, think about the bigger picture. So I guess you can kind of see the theme as I've been talking about that patience, looking at the long term, being loving, and just being okay with the pace at which everything is unfolding within you, around you, and with other people as well. Whether you've got yourself a brand new piece of pink aragonite, or maybe you've been really leaning into it because you have been quite emotional recently, this is going to be a great time to cleanse it, to bring it back to its natural balance and its full potential. Now, because it's such a loving crystal, the element of love is water. So I wouldn't be placing it in water, but maybe by a stream, under the patio when it's raining, near that natural form of water will really help to bring it back to its natural form of balance and cleanse this crystal. Now, as you know, I always love to tell you what I love to bring in to work in harmony with these other gifts and teachers of nature. So essential oil wise, bergamot mint really resonates with this one. Bergamot mint works beautifully with the heart chakra. It's a mint essential oil that's more closely linked to lavender in its chemistry than it is to something like peppermint. So it has this real calm, this real chill, this real kind of stable energy about it. And through diffusing this, as you work with pink aragonite, you're going to find out a leveling of emotions and a real kind of calmness throughout the day and throughout the evening and even night as well. The animal that comes to mind when I was kind of connecting more with pink aragonite was the cow. Now, the cow throughout history has been seen as this kind of mother figure, very nurturing. When we think about what cow gives humanity, she gives her milk, she gives her body, her meat, she gives so much, and she even helps in many different cultures, many countries as a work beast as well. So she gives so much, and you know that's why she's like Hathor, the ancient Egyptian goddess, is represented by the cow. So this real kind of nurturing, giving, stability, big strong animal, that's exactly what the cow brings in and can really bring in some wisdom with when you're working with pink aragonite. So hold your pink aragonite in your hand that you don't write with and imagine a cow in front of you. And if the cow could speak to you, what would she say? Now, astrologically, this would be associated with Venus. Venus rules Friday, so any time you want to do a serious working or maybe a meditation with your partner, if you can do it on a Friday, you bring in an extra energy dose there as well that's going to be kind of in alignment and will help to enhance whatever your desires or your intentions are. So I'd love to know, do you have pink Aragonite in your collection? How do you use it, and what have you noticed from it as well? Please share with our crystal loving community down below, because that's where we learn. I'd also like to thank Crystal Universe here in Perth, Western Australia, for gifting me this beautiful little tumbled stone. If you are a crystal store or crystal wholesaler and looking for wholesale crystals, then I'll pop Crystal Universe's details down below. And also, I'd love to see your comments down below. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for subscribing. Like, follow, share, and all that jazz. And I hope you also checked out my new podcast with my good friends, Kyle, Ashley, and Nicholas, called Crystal Confab, where we're going in deep with a different crystal each week. And I'll tell you what, I'm learning things listening to these other three great gurus as well. So I hope you learn a bit as well. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, and blessed be.